An execution come through quickly, but there it is. There's smoke's dropped from the bomb site now.
Conceal of the smoke, Edward gets back in and showed excellent team play against Liquid. That'll work against Navi. Slow may be the name of the game for both teams on their T sides. Wrapping in Aerial. He'll get Electronic down, turns around, looks to hold bomb, but Edward was there the whole time. We saw him work out from Zed Connector, and it's he and Simple against one man who's been absolutely incredible throughout the course of this event, but he's got it all to do now. Has the bomb at least for 1 minute and 12 seconds on the clock. Alexi's gonna fall off.
He's got the bomb. The 24 HP at this point, just getting that bomb planted would be a success. Edward trying to hunt for some information as he pushes.
Requires Simple spotting him, however, because he's gone back towards CT instead, looking for further information, and Alexi gets in. And planted. Money at least for ENCE. It's not impossible. I think he might be able to slide by, but Edward was
flashbangs as well. X7 low, Edward in a prime position.
He is. And this is better because, again, Sandwich, he can control the angle, bomb down, he backs off further to give him a more linear perspective, but again, he has to watch for X7. They don't know that he's there. He came in late. Edward down. Unfortunately, it's just he and Alu because it looks like they'd opened up some room inside of the site. Alu can't hit the shot, and he wants to save the AWP at this point in time. Just get away. 9 seconds. He will. But they're pursuing, and Zeus is smart to go all the way out. Ivy wants to catch him going into spawn. He's low HP. Down goes the AWP.
Big frag.
He has no idea that they're so close. Looks down, he'll see them, only for 1. 2 in that position, and Alexi knows he's got to act quickly, but rather than getting too aggressive, he falls off for the angle and waits for his teammates to gather the wings because Flamey comes back inside. Sergey's Deagle. He's going to rely on it at this point. Single smoke down, they've already got 2 back through inside of the site directly. Zeus can afford to hold off on this because Electronic just sits in the corner. Alu, reactions of a hockey, snaps back, and he's now got Flamey. Edward has to hold off with the AUG. Steps out from old bomb, but X7's still on the other side, and it's Edward, the man who aced in the opening round, that has to hold off 2 remaining attackers with 52 seconds. There's a shadow of doubt on this as well because the bomb can easily be picked up, gathered, and moved back. It's still at A main.
It still is. They've got plenty of time here, 40 seconds, and Edward trying to find him.
I just don't want to go to the outside site because X7 was holding it. Sat there, you're right, 1 HP. He's downed. Sergey got across. It was the exact second Simple backed away, and that's going to open them up. Full access. Edward's on the flank, however, early. X7 could catch him off, but Edward knows he's got a chance now. Alu's not even looking. He's got 1 already behind, and he'll just hold it off. He's waiting for further action, waiting for more people to arrive. Bomb's not yet planted. They go as far away from Edward as possible in doing so. He's trapped in, though, and X7 takes him down. Flamey's already gone.
They're off the mark now. It's a huge round for ENCE to pick up. Simple.
2 in a row. It's crazy how fast things can swing in terms of economy. Sergey gets Edward. He not before finding a kill in first. It's now Electronic and Simple's above them, straight above them. Bomb down, looks for another. He's going to drop in. Sergey didn't realize it, but he gets the AK, and he's got all time in the world to find and line up the kill, even firing it back to Flamey to make sure that fight. Good news is they've just cleared this angle, and I don't think they're going to expect him there at all. Couldn't find the shot to control, and that gives Simple all the control that he needs. Double up on a retake as it's down to Sergey. He still has bomb in his sights. Flashed off. Simple's watching it oh so closely, and both ops will. Flamey will find it instead. Navi find 5. Engulfing upon the site as well. Edward takes advantage of that, but he won't account for Sergey walking out late. That also, though, is traded back by Electronic. It's Aerial again, though. He's wanted to get forward so aggressively so many times. I don't know where he is this time, but Alu takes advantage of that as well. Simple's gone. That's what they need because Simple is firing on all cylinders so far on Train. In fact, he sits with 10 kills already. X7 has Electronic now. It starts to fall apart. Top of the site, holding only the CZ in his hands because the AWP, a bit too close for Flamey's comfort. Alu tries to get away. Spotted by Zeus. No damage done. He wants to go back and get the bomb, though. If that's red, they can rotate off this.
Still plenty of time here. Zeus with 100 HP, Flamey on 9. They need to get a pick here. Aerial is low. They have no real information as to where ENCE are right now.
X7 coming in late. Oh, Flamey spotted him. That could have won the round. The second shot could have done it all. They still now know that Alu's out toward A main. Bomb has to cross. And Zeus is playing this so passively. He just wants them to walk directly in front. Alu, he certainly has the advantage in terms of fire. They don't know where he is. Aerial doesn't even know. Alu's guessing, and he's wrong. 21 seconds, Zeus has bomb down. Aerial's now low on HP. It's another close round, but everything seems to slip away. 4 HP. Oh, Zeus just needs 1 shot, and he gets it.
Really well played there.
Fade in. Softens them up. Edward doesn't like to continue spraying. He might have been able to converge on that, but they walked in from Ivy. He's not aware, overwhelmed. And now it's the AWP in the hands of the T's. Sergey's got it, and he shows it off with style. Simple. In a bit of a panic, he's going to try and run away. ENCE was certainly there over Liquid, but Navi's got a number of fans today. Simple. They waited off. Down he goes, couldn't do anything with the deagle. Aerial's already got it on the AK. Electronic playing at the wall. Super wide, off angle, wants the E-box to save him. Sprays in for only one, and Alu spots him fast enough. But is it? It is for X7, because now they're into a 2-on-2, 7 seconds left. Zeus manages to pull one back. Alu's got to hold the plant. He's in the smoke. He stays alive. AWP up close, but Zeus is far too quick.
I thought for a moment, just waiting for his teammates to join him.
Tag damage. Through the smoke, nade to go on top of it. Aerial's already forward. It won't hurt. It will the other way. And he's going to follow it up as well. He finds Edward behind the train. He'll swing. He'll hold. They get behind, but Electronic reveals himself through smoke, comes back in. Aerial was never suspecting it. He actually almost gets... He does. Oh, he caught himself up. He misstepped. And it nearly got him away from the bullets, but eventually he was found. Alexi now, with his first in the rounds, might have found the most important. Simple wants to work back in from Old Bomb. He'll keep eyes that direction from the trains. In fact, X7 goes now. He swings around and Simple. Oh, he just gets away, but he's caught off at the top of the ladder. He's evasive, but it won't work out entirely as Edward caught off by Alu. Now the guns start to prevail, and they'll win another round. We're back to 8-7. One round between them, and it shows how close this game was.
It's Flamey. That could be first up on the chopping board as he'll be taken down here. Not quite. Wow. Somehow, he actually gets to frag there. What a strange turn of events.
Simple just barely caught them off working in. Alu gets Flamey back, but that's not enough yet to call it level because they can rotate back off. They've got the bomb. They can force the defense to be very uncomfortable and get them out of position, which Edward now will confirm they are. They're back over toward the outside site, and Zeus walks into a free plant. He's going to swing around behind them as well. He'll be spotted. Again, just has to slow them down, delay the retake. There is a kit for Alexi. Edward's doing everything he can at this point just to stay alive because here comes Electronic. He's around behind. Edward doesn't even need him. They've already won it. 2 and Z connector. There's nowhere for the CTs to go. And that kit fell. That was Alexi that they got. It's removed. It's far from the bomb. There's no chance that Sergey can do anything. Electronic takes down Alu. And it is 9-7. Good anticipation that they wanted to be up close. Deep nade as well. X7 though does get Electronic. So even forced out of the main position, which they've now reclaimed. They'll find a kill backwards, and X7's going to double it up.
5 versus 3 and 35 seconds remaining. This is pretty lackluster from Navi. Overwhelmed at the main entrance, trying to come out one by one towards the Ivy position. It hasn't worked out for them whatsoever. 4 versus 2, a simple pulls one back, but not for long. Now just Flamey. Nothing can be done here. Has to just hold on to the AK-47 and hope they get aggressive to seal away.
They even step one small fraction too far. A shoulder peek. He's ready with the off, but Simple. Oh, he's already in, and he's opened up the door because now they'll stomp it down. Flamey. He barges in from the front lines. But they are turning it around. Edward gets underneath of Alexi. Watch out for Alu because he is behind. Planted. Nade would have got Simple if it went further, but it doesn't. It goes into Ivy instead, so Simple stays alive. Sergey. Here's the other aspect. Oh, good shot from Alu for ENCE. And Alu opening up the old bomb. Unfortunately, he's lost Sergey. It's still a 1-on-2. He switches over to the AK because he knows he's got to find multiple opponents. And he knows they're likely going to be trying to trade off of him, so an op won't work. He's got a kits. 2 flashes. And they've gone so far apart, he can actually isolate. He's got it down. He's going to try and hold this as well. He's going to try and hold it all the way around. Oh, he got off it. He spots out Zeus, who just barely pulls it back.
I thought Alu would
be the hand on ENCE's neck so they can't breathe. But Sergey tries to find an aim. What a shot from Flamey. And that's going to give Edward access towards Z connector. They already have to start considering rotating off of this. Down to just 2. 2 versus 4. Make that 1.
Great work there. That's the kind of teamwork and execution you want to see at this level. He's still doing it.
He's got support there this time at least, so the intentions seem clear. Alexi's won out against Edward though. Zeus has gone chasing. Simple hit Sergey. That shot was extremely important based on the bomb's positioning, but now it gets planted. Aerial may find the lurking Zeus, but Alu, that would have potentially won them the round. Getting it down to a 4-on-2 on retake with Flamey still out of the picture, still trying to get back over. Simple. He'll chew them up and swallow them down as he finds in the end, but is it enough? Still a 2-on-2, and Electronic on top of the site won't let them get anywhere near the C4.
It's Electronic now, who will control the situation. X7, no grenades, but he's got the aim. He goes for the AWP here, surprising. Now look at Flame he's set up. He has the Molotov and the HE here. He's essentially won the round already.
He's gonna get the first chance to strike, and he does. Strikes extremely well. Couldn't quite get his gun ready again for Zeus to get around the corner. That pulled Alu off the bomb. He wants to make sure they can't wrap around. He needs to control the map. He can funnel them back out front, where Aerial still waits, but he's on reverse side E-box holding a main. Again, that's where the first kill came in. They still have the advantage on this. He's the one to find it as well. Knowing that Alu's funneled them, though, he wants to be ready when they cross over. Molotov's down. Came from a distance. He's not yet worried about Edward's presence. Instead, he wants to deny the bomb. He will. 17 seconds. Now they can just hold off the site. Alexa, even with the MP9, just needs to get information on Edward walking in. And Simple, I think he's just going to walk away. 8 seconds, and he still has to get by 2 to keep the AWP alive. And they're getting actually away from him. They crawled and went away. They're going to spawn. Aerial holds.
Same thing.
They're going to re-peek it. They're relieved to let repetition save them. Same angle, and it works this time for Flamey. Alexi's tagged up. Edward's going to run him over. X7. He doesn't have any smoke in his way, nor to Alu. But they do have to still find the kills. The first, successful. Second, followed by Sergey. But it's a 2-on-1. 8 seconds. Alu's on top of the bomb. He can deny. He will. And time the enemy. The pendulum pass to a guillotine match. Alexi's still holding at sandwich. X7 will catch them on the cross. They tried to wrap around to CT. They wanted to overwhelm. They wanted to flank. Simple's the only one left. Hey, he has the bomb. That's the round. There's no chance Edward to his dink that comes back into this with a UMP. It's going to be map point for ENCE.
No bomb available. Edwards. He'll actually get more money than what he has right now in terms of kits, so might as well die at this stage. There it is. Map point. The 3-man unit. That's going to run in. And Sergey's, I thought, had that kill for sure, but Alu has.
Alu absolutely does. Zeus pulls it back, but it's a 4-on-2. Molotov down. Zeus is on 31. He has to be forced off. He has to go wide. He got to take the fight. Alu, he's got a third as well. And it's all onto Electronic. He's got a trick. But is it going to work? Is the timing there?
Aerial seems to know, Matt. I don't think it will. Even if he dies here, it's going to give away his position. This is done. ENCE are doing it. It's the final kill for Aerial. Can you believe it?